It happened in the American Midwest, and it all started in a quiet town called Springfield. Back then, I was living in Springfield, Missouri. I worked at a local furniture warehouse. Nothing special. One day, my manager came up to me and said, "We need you to go with a delivery to Kansas City." I'd never done a delivery trip before, but others had, and I couldn't really say no, so I agreed. Around 10 or 10:30 in the morning, we loaded the truck and took off. I was sitting in the back with the furniture. It was winter, and the air was cold. Luckily, I had brought a thick blanket with me. There was a fold-out couch in the back. I leaned against it, pulled the blanket over me, and started to drift off. Suddenly, bang! A loud crash hit the truck. It felt like someone had dropped a huge metal weight on top of it. I jumped up. "Hey!" I called out to the driver. "What was that?" He said, "No idea. Maybe something hit us. I'll check it out." He got out and looked around. But there was nothing. No dents, no damage, no sign of anything. He climbed back in and said, "Probably just something weird. Don't worry." He turned the key, but the truck wouldn't start. He tried again. Still nothing. He got out and checked under the hood. Everything looked fine. He came back and said, "Man, I don't get it. There's nothing wrong, but it just won't start. And we're out here, on an empty highway." We were starting to get a little worried. No traffic, no help in sight. Then, out of nowhere, a man walked up to us. He looked normal, middle-aged, calm, like he'd just appeared from thin air. He asked, "You guys okay? What's going on?" The driver told him, "Truck won't start. You know any mechanic around here?" The man said, "That's it. I'll get it running." He walked to the front of the truck. No tools, no wires. He just touched the front grille with his hand. Then he looked at us and said, "Try it now." The driver laughed. "Dude, you didn't even do anything." The man smiled. "Just try it." So the driver turned the key, and the truck started. Instantly, we both froze for a second. I leaned out and asked, "Wait, how did you do that?" The man didn't answer. He just smiled and started walking away. Something about it felt off. We didn't know why, but it did. The driver looked at me and said, "Let's get out of here." We took off, fast. About 15 minutes later, we were far down the highway when we saw that same man again, just standing by the road, staring at us as we passed. The driver didn't stop, but I looked back. He was still smiling, and he was looking right at me. We made it to Kansas City, dropped off the furniture. Job done. But that trip, I'll never forget it. We never found out who that man was or how he made the truck start. All I know is, if he hadn't shown up when he did, we might have been stuck out there all night. That's the story, just as it was told to me. Strange, real, and still unexplained. If you enjoyed it, hit like, share it, and drop a comment with what you think happened. Who was that man? Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and always keep your eyes on the road.